You've got questions, I've got the answers. What's up, my hikers? This is Brian coming at you once again from the trails. So, as you may or may not know, I am a recent college graduate. And throughout my 4 years of school, I learned so many tips and tricks that I wish I had known when I first started. So today, I'm going to share some of those tips and tricks with you guys. So, you've applied for school and you got in. Congratulations. What do you do now? So first off, you gotta utilize this website, ratemyprofessor.com. All you gotta do is plug in your professor's name and it'll tell you everything you need to know about him or her. It might even mean the difference between a passing and a failing grade. Alright, next up is textbooks. Let's face it, they're expensive. They're really freaking expensive. Sometimes a new textbook could cost you upwards of $300 just for one book. So to save some money, you always want to rent a used textbook online. Amazon and Chegg are the best two sites for finding the cheapest textbooks online. So remember before when I talked about ratemyprofessor.com? What you're gonna do is go on there and see if the professor you're taking even uses a textbook. It'll tell you right on there. Just remember to never rent a used textbook from your school bookstore. They'll always overcharge you. So next, I'm gonna talk about what kind of gear you want. When you're walking around campus, you wanna try to be as light as possible. Chances are, you're gonna be walking a lot. I suggest using a tablet and a Bluetooth keyboard. Laptops are expensive and heavy. Choosing a tablet over a laptop could easily shave 5 pounds off your person. And now I bet you're saying, but Brian, how am I going to take notes on an iPad? Would you believe me if I told you that Microsoft has a product better than Word? Well, they do, and it's called OneNote. And the best part is, it's free! OneNote is a cross-platform app. That means you can download it on your phone and on your tablet, and you can get the same information back and forth without having to transfer it. It syncs up automatically, and you don't even have to think about it. It's so easy. Speaking of helpful apps, textbook rental company Chegg actually makes a free flashcard app. It's really helpful for studying, and it's free. Why not take advantage? And don't forget to download the free Google apps, Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Slides. They'll become lifesavers for presentations in school. Let's face it, everybody hates group projects. But these 3 apps actually make them pretty bearable. So one of the best things about being a student is taking advantage of the student discounts. My personal favorites are half off Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping, get those textbooks, you get half off Spotify, $5, unlimited music, can't beat that, and last but not least, most museums will either give you free admission or discounted admission. So museums, why not? They're cool, learn shit. Alright, so let's get into internships. First off, don't worry about not being able to get an internship while you're in school. There's plenty of internships, like the one I'm currently doing, that actually take postgraduates. And if you're having trouble finding an internship, you can utilize job posting sites such as Monster.com. Most sites like that will actually also post for internships. So, you managed to score an internship, but crap! You forgot to get a resume together! But don't worry. You're actually in luck, because most colleges have a career center. You just go down, you tell them what you need help with, and they'll help you build a kick-ass resume. So you've got your interview, and you've got your resume together, but what's next? I recommend 2 things. First, you want to go on their company website and research as much about them as possible. Really get in there. And second, there's actually a website called Glassdoor, which is like peer reviews. People who have actually worked for the company are like reviewing it and talking about it. So it'll give you a really good background on exactly what the company does. This way, if they ask you questions about the company, you'll have the answers. So last, just don't forget to dress professionally and just be yourself, you know? Don't try to put up a front. They'll see right through you. And if you want to give yourself that last minute edge, don't forget to ask your professors for recommendation letters. I recommend choosing professors that you've taken more than one class with. That way they have enough time to really get to know you. And so, as this video comes to a close, I want to leave you with one last tip. Don't forget to take a day for yourself. I know between work and school and your internship that it's hard to take a day off, but really try to find at least one day that you don't have anything going on. Try to get your schoolwork done, catch up on your social life. Just get some you time, you know? So now that we're all tipped and tricked out, it's time for Trick Tracks! So this week's track is Growin' Up by rapper Danny Brown off his album, Growin' Up. In this song, he raps about, you know, his experiences growing up as a kid, and I felt it was kind of poetic for this exact video. Kind of a feel-good life lesson type thing, you dig? Want to check out more tracks like this? Just follow the Spotify playlist, Nerd Hikes. And then you can hike along with me every week. So as the sun goes down on this hiking adventure, that about wraps it up for me. This has been Brian, aka FreakyB12. You can follow me on Twitter at TheFreakyB12 or on Instagram at FreakyB12. Alright, you guys have a great weekend. Peace.